Well, after such a great introduction, I can't wait to hear the speaker myself. First of all, I have a confession to make. You see, sometimes these honors can backfire on you. Recently, New York Magazine had a contest. Who are the 100 smartest people in New York? So I'm proud to say I made the list. I'm officially one of New York's 100 smartest people. However, in all fairness, I have to admit that Madonna also made that same list. And next year, they tell me that Lady Gaga is going to push me off the list entirely. Now, today, I'm going to talk about the future of humanity. The future as we explore the universe. Now, of course, it's very dangerous to make predictions. Let me quote from that great philosopher of the Western world, Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra once said, quote, "Prediction is awfully hard to do, especially if it's about the future." And of course, he was famous for saying, "On the road to the future, if you encounter a fork in the road, then be sure to take it." Well, we are going to take that fork in the road. You see, I've interviewed over 300 of the world's top scientists for the Discovery Channel, BBC Television, the Science Channel. And every time I interview these top scientists, I ask them the key question, the question of all questions, the question that has haunted scientists and philosophers. And that question is there intelligent life on the earth? Well, I was watching the Kardashians on TV last night, and I'm convinced, nope, not this planet. No intelligent life on this planet. However, sometimes people come up to me and they say, "Professor, you're a physicist. What does a physicist do anyway? What do you guys do?" Well, we are the people who invent the future. We invented the transistor, which makes possible the computer revolution. We invented the laser, which makes possible the internet. We wrote the World Wide Web, which was written by a physicist to keep track of subatomic particles. In your living room, we invented television. We invented radio, microwaves for your oven. In the hospital, we invented the X-ray machine. We invented the MRI scan. And don't forget, we invented the space program. They're all physicists who did that. And whenever we invent something, we make a prediction. When we helped to invent the internet, one physicist predicted that the internet would become a forum of high culture, high art, and high society. Well, today we know that 5% of the internet is pornography. But that's because teenage boys log on to the internet. Just wait until the grandmas and grandpas log on to the internet. Then maybe 50% of the internet could become pornography. Well, I've had the privilege of writing 4 New York Times bestsellers. My latest is The Future of Humanity. Did you know that prices for rockets have dropped incredibly, opening up the heavens for tourists even? For example, let me ask you guys a question. Raise your hand. How many of you have seen the movie The Martian starring Matt Damon? Raise your hand. Wow, most of you. Well, that Hollywood movie cost $100 million. But the Indian government sent a probe to Mars for $70 million. A Hollywood movie about going to Mars cost more than actually going to Mars. And of course, if you've been reading the headlines,